What's up, everyone? After years of playthroughs, I finally beat Final Fantasy VI this year. It's truly a gem with a story as beautiful as it is tragic. The most effective cog in the system is the main villain, Kefka Palazzo. Easily the most evil Italian in all of gaming, and a contender for the most evil game villain of all time. This guy's a real piece of work. The court mage and second in command of the Gastalian Empire. The more the story goes on, the crueler he becomes. One day he tells a subordinate to dust sand off his shoes, and the next he poisons a castle full of innocent people. It all culminates in the biggest turning point of the game, where he moves the Triad statues to gain supreme power, which turns the entire world into a wasteland. After ushering in all that chaos, he resides in his tower that he built out of scraps of the Imperial City, looking down on all the inhabitants who are left with two choices: join his cult, or pray that he won't smite them with the light of judgment when they say even one thing he doesn't like. The epitome of a villain you love to hate, and he was used so well. A highly active role in the first half of the story where he keeps showing up to handle things personally, raising the tension, but you only see him once in the second half, in the finale. Since he's become all-powerful, why would he deal with things in person? The band of heroes who braved through all that darkness he threw at them, marched up his tower, and brought him down for good. It is so satisfying to see him crumble into bits. Yeah, one of the best and scariest villains. But there's something that's been on my mind for years now. What made him this way? All we got was that he was a Magitech knight who went through experiments, which drove him insane.
And the rest is history.
I mean, is that it? That kind of backstory, in a way, makes him a little sympathetic. He could have been just a regular guy, then the experiments changed him.
Gang's all here.
I'm not a fan of backstories where the chemicals or the magic do everything. Look at Batman Forever. Harvey Dent was a district attorney with a stable mindset, but that one splash of acid on his face.
Have the good taste to die. It's saying yes, but look at us. We have to hate somebody.
We don't know the extent of the experiments. Did it last a couple of hours? Weeks? Some choices he makes post-experiments come across as pretty random. I don't know why, but I feel like wearing a clown costume all the time. I think there's more to why he turned out this way. His words, his actions, they're clues to his psyche. I don't think the experiments gave him these personality traits. They gave him his magical abilities that he can abuse to his twisted heart's content. We know he was already in the Empire. Maybe joining in the first place was to fulfill every psychopath's fantasy, having power over someone else. The way he treats people conveys his disdain for everybody he deems beneath him. The Espers are tools for him and nothing more. He barks orders at the faceless soldiers and treats them like expendable pawns. This puts him at odds with General Leo, his lawful hero opposite. Leo doesn't want any bloodshed. He's not going to have soldiers throw their lives away. Sure, he answers to the Empire, but he thought he could provide order and security. Kefka despises Leo and gleefully stabs him in the back, a fate that Emperor Gestal would share. Gestal has been spoiling Kefka with opportunities to spread mayhem, knowing full well that he's not the kind of guy who would ask questions about massacring people. Kefka has killed so many, it came as no surprise that he would do the same to Gestal, who was woefully unprepared for the Mad Clown's ambitions. This is bound to happen with fascist empires. The greediest or the most sociopathic will inevitably betray their friends. There are no friends in fascism. Whatever relationship these two have is purely transactional. Gestal sees Kefka only as his most reliable weapon, and Kefka sees Gestal only as a means to achieving his ambitions. Aren't Palpatine and Anakin just the bestest of friends? Slapping a painful suit on the guy he made a bunch of promises to, planning to double-cross the top guy so he could have complete authority.
I am more powerful than the Chancellor. I can overthrow him.
Yep, they're such besties. While he's not exactly the same as Gestal, Kefka is a fascist. A ruthless, black-hearted psychopath with authority who will only keep you around if you're useful enough. And when that usefulness has run out, you're done. He doesn't harm his cultist followers, mostly because they feed his ego. He sees himself as a god, and when that vision is challenged, he flips out. When Stella stabs him, he erupts in a bitter rant at her. Why the clown look though? That's part of his core belief. He deems life as a joke. We're all gonna die anyway, so nothing matters. Life, existence, love or whatever, it's all laughable. Someone ranked that high in the Empire, someone who is very likely beyond wealthy, someone who butchers ordinary people on the regular since that's part of the job, will not have empathy. This is in direct contrast with the heroes, who each have something worthwhile to live for. They fight for the people, they value life. Even with how impossible it seems, they keep going. I never bought into that "the older you get, the more you realize Joker is right" bullshit. This is the end result of narcissists with enough power. Everyone is writhing in despair, and the creep who supposedly has all the answers is laughing at their suffering that he caused. This is what I believe is the cornerstone of Kefka's evil. He's a narcissist whose plans kept expanding the more powerful he became. Fascism is that vehicle to make those plans happen. Fascism enables narcissists, reinforces that sickening mentality that you think you're smarter, stronger, and better than everybody. Fascism changes bad to apocalyptic.
Look at me, man! I'm insane, man!
Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment why you think Kefka became so vile. Shout out to my patrons, Stuart Hunter and Jai Key Wright. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Till next time.